Good morning, YouTubers. It's afternoon now. I just wanted to bring your attention to the British Admiralty charts, okay, for Gibraltar. Just explain a few things, because we were talking a few weeks ago about a few things. This is Gibraltar Bay, Crown copyright and what have you up there. This is Gibraltar as we know it, and the bay, this is Spain. And down here, this green line denotes Gibraltar territorial waters according to the British, okay, which goes following pretty much the line there of the British lines, the fence that the British put up in the, what's known as the neutral ground, okay. It's not neutral, this is Spain, and so's the runway on the British side, right the way up to the rock, okay. There was no agreement about the neutral ground, okay, other than it was out of cannon range. Gibraltar had cannons on it, and the line that the Spanish built came across here from this side to this side, and it was a fortification. Everything in the middle was no man's land, okay. And one day the British put the fence up in the middle, and that is what we have known as the border to this day, although officially that's not a border. And you'll notice the British claim this wall here coming out is part of the marina in Spain, and you can see that according to that green line there, the British are claiming that that wall is actually in British territorial waters. Now the Spanish, on the other hand, say that Britain does not have any territorial waters, so it's something that needs to be resolved at some point in the future when politicians get round to it. But that's not what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in that politics. I'm interested in this down here, and we're talking about 3 miles south of Gibraltar, out in the bay here. Don't forget, we go all the way down here, so it's not even on this chart, but we've got North Africa. So here, local magnetic anomaly reported. There it is, clearly marked on an Admiralty chart. Okay, you can get the position of it there. Now the other thing of interest here is explosives dumping ground. Okay, disused. They don't dump ammunition here anymore, allegedly. Submarine exercise area. This is where submarines exercise. Firing practice area. So they fire stuff over here. But yes, this is very interesting. At 721 meters, 813 meters. This is about 3,000 feet deep. Okay, so ammunition has an expiry date. Okay, so do explosives and missiles and all kinds of ordnance. And what the military do is, if they don't use it, they dump it, and they dump it in the sea, and it's very deep, and that's where it ends up. So if you give loads of stuff away, like missiles and ammunition and stuff like that, you could give it away to Ukraine, for example, and say, yes, look at me, I've given them millions and millions of pounds worth of ammunition, but they probably it was really old and they were going to dump it anyway. So who knows? But then the people who've got contracts to replace the ammunition that they've dumped get a load more money and a load more contracts, don't they? So there it is, the explosives dumping ground and the area of magnetic anomaly. That's particularly of interest to me, because what would cause a magnet to move away from magnetic north? Well, metallic things. You don't put a radio near a magnet near a compass, do you? No. So something, and look at the depth of the water there. That says 528 meters deep, and yet there's something metallic which affects magnets, compasses. So what on earth would affect a compass in that area? So the compass is unreliable in that area. It's very interesting. Theories below, please. Thank you.